Now you can start.
Thank you, Venkat sir. Hello, everyone. So today we are on the 196th meeting of our club, Speak Magic. And I'm very happy to say that this is the first meeting for the October month. And October month starts with a lot of festivals that we're looking forward for and a lot of holidays around. So to get a good start, I think the Toastmasters today's meeting will regenerate you all to take a good start for this month and this week. I am your surgeon at arms for this meeting. My name is Sijo Joy. Before starting the meeting, I would like to make you aware about some of the ground rules that we always follow in any of our Toastmasters meeting. The first one is we always switch off our mobile phone or keep it on silent so that we are not disturbed by the external calls or anything else, so that we can focus on our meeting fully. The second one, in Toastmasters meeting, we don't talk about sex, religion, politics in any derogatory manner. So kindly refrain from using any of those in our meetings. The third, it is a request that we all switch on our video and keep ourselves on mute when we are not speaking. And also want to make you aware about the Toastmasters vision that the Toastmaster has to provide a healthy and protective environment and opportunity where every member can practice and increase their communication and leadership skills. So without any further ado, I would like to call upon our energetic and young Vice President, Venkat Sai, over to Toastmaster Venkat Sai. Give a big round of applause and welcome our Vice President and who is the presiding member for today's meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Joy, sir. And we welcome all for the 197 meeting of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. And as you all know, we are very near to the 200th meeting of the Speak Magic Toastmasters, and the plans and everything are going very well behind the scenes. We don't know what is going well, but we don't know. We know that something exciting coming up. That's all we know. Let's wait for the excitement. That's it, right? How many of you all are excited for the 200 meeting? That's what I want to know today. Okay. So both the guests who are now today are not excited because they don't know what's coming up today. Let's hope for the best, and hope we will be joining future meetings of the 200 meeting and every meeting, and get to know us each other better, and hope you will be taking roles anytime we want. Thank you for joining today. Now let me welcome our new guest today, Toastmaster Gopinath, who is our general evaluator of the day. Sir, please introduce yourself.
I'm Toastmaster Gopinath from Meraki Toastmasters Club, and literally I was a little free today. In the sense, like, right, I was having a lot of work. Usually I'm a very free person without any work. So if we don't have any work, then we usually don't do any work at all. That's my habit. But if I'm lined up with so much of activities, then I tend to clear all the work. So right from today morning, 7:30 onwards, I've been having continuously some meeting or the other. For example, 7:30 to 8:30, we have our XCOM meeting. Likewise, I was having around 10 o'clock, I was having another meeting, and 12:30, I was having another meeting. So that's the reason why I casually saw this message and I rang up, and thank you very much. You also gave me the opportunity of doing this. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining the meeting and taking the role. Can I call guest Jafar Ali on the stage? Guest Jafar Ali. Guest Jafar Ali calling once. Guest Jafar Ali calling twice. Guest Jafar Ali calling thrice. Over. Okay.
Hey, hi everyone.
Yes.
Sorry for the late answer. Yeah.
If you can please switch on your video, that would be great, so that we can see your face.
I'm unable to switch on right now because I'm roaming here and there, but I'm on in between.
Yeah. So please introduce yourself.
Sometime.
Yeah. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Sir. Where did you come from and all?
Yeah, so everyone, my name is Jafar, and my natives near Kanchipuram, and working in DF as a UI UX consultant. I have experience around 16 years, and I'm just looking opportunity to speak to improve my.
Okay, I think we lost guest Jafar Ali. So we'll be back with you at the end of the meeting to the feedback. Can I call our guest Nirmala? Guest Nirmala, are you there? Okay, guest Nirmala calling once. Guest Nirmala calling twice. Guest Nirmala calling twice. No response. Okay, that's the problem of the online meeting. We don't know what they're doing. They're behind the scenes switching off the camera. But yeah, anyways, let's hope for the best. Okay, we have a new Toastmaster for Speak Magic Toastmasters Club who has joined very new. Let's welcome Toastmaster Karthik on the Toastmasters platform, and welcome for the Speak Magic Toastmasters Club for first meeting.
Thank you so much.
Yes, how excited are you, Toastmaster Karthik? Are you excited? Are you nervous?
Of course, I'm excited and little nervous. Yeah.
Yes, that nervousness should be there because when I attended my first meeting, straight away I got a accountant role. I don't know what to do also. And then when I was asking my mentor when I was in the Visakhapatnam club, what is accountant role? What is what is then she was telling you have to count how many times the was there, how many times the speaker spoke. I said, what? How many times what is this? Any speaker won't speak and how should I count? Then she was very angry with me and said, Venkat, do this. You will find it. That's the Toastmasters. Then I got it. Yes, Toastmasters is something we are learning, right? So I think many of you felt like that, right? How many of you felt like that when your first time in the Toastmasters in your journey? Thank you, Toastmaster CB. Thank you, Vikas sir. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, we have our someone who comes daily, sometimes and every time. Toastmaster Alok Kumar sir. Toastmaster Alok Kumar sir, thank you for joining again. I would like to have your introduction again with us.
Thank you, Venkat, for giving me opportunities to introduce. And I am really honored to be again visiting this club and seeing most of the known faces once again. I am part of Delhi Junction Toastmaster Club, and I am in this journey for almost a year now. And the main purpose, like most of you, to hone the communication and leadership skill. That is that commonality between all of us, which is bringing us together and have the regular meeting and get excited and motivated in this meeting. So with this purpose, I got opportunity to come in this meeting and hope to learn something, get motivated, get charged up out of this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, once again for joining the meeting. Now, let me introduce the general evaluator for the day. It is Toastmaster Gopinath. Sir, over to you.
Thank you very much, and good evening once again. Speak Magic Toastmasters. It's a pleasure joining you all today for this meeting. And I have volunteered to take up the role of general evaluator for today's meeting, and I'm here playing the role of the general evaluator. And as a general evaluator, I will be monitoring this entire proceedings of the day, and in two aspects. One is the quantitative aspect, and then the next one is the qualitative aspect. For the qualitative aspect, every speech will be evaluated and evaluations will be given by the evaluators. That will be the qualitative aspect of this particular general evaluation. However, the quantitative aspect is called, in Toastmasters parlance, they used to call the tag, which is the timer, R counter, and the grammarian. Today, the timer's role, the clock bearer of today's meeting is Toastmaster Sijo Joy. And Sijo Joy will be explaining his role of how he is going to play the role of timer. So Joy, can you please explain to all our members how we are going to play the role of a timer?
Sure. Thank you, General Evaluator. It's a great opportunity to take up this timer role again. So in today's, as a timer, my role would be to watch the timings for the different speeches, the prepared speeches, the table topic, and the evaluation speeches that our members give. So I will be keeping a close watch on the timings because the time is very valuable. We want to make maximum out of the allocated time and not over exceed and keep and respect the time so that it's valuable for everyone. And at the same time to make sure our meeting goes as per the agenda. So let me flash the timing details that we will be following. Just sorry, I'm just okay. I will put the details on the chat. Looks like I have a technical problem in sharing the details. Yeah, but I just wanted to read it out. It's mostly like for the prepared speech at 5 minutes, I will flash the green card, 6 minutes yellow card, and 7 minutes the green card. After 7.5 minutes, it becomes disqualified. For the speech evaluation, green card at 2 minutes, at 2.5 minutes yellow card, 3 minutes red card, and 3.5 minutes gets disqualified. Table topics, 1 minute green card, 1.5 minutes yellow, 2 minutes red card, and 2.5 minutes disqualified. So this is the timing that we will be following. If there is any special changes for the prepared speeches, we will be following accordingly. Yeah. Over to you, General Evaluator. Sorry for the delay.
Thank you very much, Timer, for the shortest time which you have taken. However, we just proceed. For want of time, we just proceed, and we have the grammarian, who I fondly call the Renan Martin of today's program. Today's Renan Martin today's program is Toastmaster Venkat. Toastmaster Venkat, can you please explain the role of your role?
Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster Gopinath. Yes, as I always say, grammarian. Whenever we say the word grammarian, we all remember our English teacher. Can somebody say the English teacher name who they remember in their college days or school days? Okay, let me start with Toastmaster Alok, sir. Sir, do you remember your English teacher name? Anybody?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember Venkat sir. Harsha ma'am is one of my English ma'am. She was quite polite and used to help us, and she used to explain us in the local languages as well, so that the students can also help and understand it better. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Yes, always my English teacher also she loves me so much, and she used to call me, Venkat, do that, Venkat, do that. You're great, you get good marks, you are so much improving, all that, this and that. With that only, she made me learn English. Okay. Coming back to Toastmasters role, as a grammarian, it's my job to note the good words and bad usage of words, and also tell your improvements. And also a grammarian, I have the responsibility to introduce the word of the day. So today the word of the day is fascism. Fascism. The word fascism means a political philosophy, movement, or regime such as that of fascist that exalts nation and often raise above the individual, and that stands for centralized autocratic government headed by a leader. Let me repeat again. The word of the day, fascism, it's a noun. It's spelled as Fascism. The definition of the word is that a political philosophy, a movement or regime that excels the nation and often raise above the individual. Now, the word of the day is used like this. Early instances of army fascism brutality. So this is a word of the day, and I request all the speakers and all the one to use this word of the day so that we learn something every day, new thing. Over to you, Toastmaster Gopinath.
Oh, thank you very much, the grammarian. And next comes the counter, which I'm really scared of, which I call. That's the reason why I push it to the third, and it's called the R counter. May I know who is playing the role of the R counter for today's meeting?
I'm playing the role of the R counter for today.
Oh, thank you very much, because.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
Achha,
Go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead,
Vijay
go
sir,
ahead.
are you?
Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, Mr.
So,
Vikas.
thank you, General Evaluator. As I am not a fascist, I must say that. So no need to get afraid of me. Whenever we speak, we tend to produce certain sounds, which are known as ah sounds. And then there are, or they can also be called filler sounds. Then we use certain words repeatedly, which are not required during your speeches, just like and, but, could, because. These are known as filler words. So today, as a aha counter, it's my duty to keep watch on your filler words and filler sounds. So friends, whenever you feel like using these words, just go for the pauses. Don't produce any filler sound or filler word because I am watching. Thank you very much. Over to you, General Evaluator.
I know definitely Mr. Vikas will be keeping, Toastmaster Vikas will be keeping a very keen watch about all these pauses and unnecessary R's and O's. So please take care of all your pauses, R's, and unnecessary O's. Now coming to the general evaluation, I'll be submitting my report before the end of the meeting. But before that, I just want to do it in a slightly different manner today. It's only an experiment which I'm just putting it across, and I think all of us can take it forward. Ready for that? A different kind of general evaluation. Thank you. I just want all of you to keep a note. For example, I'll just divide this entire group into two. Like for example, Mr. Joy, Vikas, Sibi, and Karthik. You're there, Mr. Karthik? Toastmaster Karthik, you're there?
Oh, yes, sir, I'm there.
Okay. Sibi, Joy, Vikas, and Karthik. You'll be just noting down the highs of this meeting. The highs of this meeting. Okay. What do you feel high about this meeting? So before the end of the meeting, we'll discuss about this. Similarly, Mr. Venkat, Uma Natarajan Madam, Karthik, Alok Kumar, and Mr. Vijay Kumar. Note down the lows of the meeting. Okay. So we'll discuss about it before we give a report. So half of you, portion of you will be noting down the highs. What do you feel high about today's meeting? And the balance will be noting down the lows of the meeting. Okay. With this simple exercise, over to you, the presiding officer or the Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for introducing your team and yourself. I hope everybody has got the clear view what all the roles and what is a general evaluator does today. It's something different. Let's learn from that. Okay. So today we have two speakers for the day, and first speaker of the day is Toastmaster CB. Before I call Toastmaster CB on the stage, I would like to call his evaluator, Toastmaster Vikas Guleria, to introduce his objectives and speech objectives. Over to you, Toastmaster Vikas. You are on mute, sir.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Venkat Sai. Today, my target speaker, Toastmaster CB, he is attempting level 1, project 3, that is Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. And the title of his speech is My First 5,000 Marathon Journey. And the purpose of his speech is to practice using vocal variety of body language to enhance the speech. And Toastmaster CB will have 5 to 7 minutes. Timer, please note his timings. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Venkat Sai.
Thank you so much, sir. Toastmaster CB, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes. So, Toastmaster CB, my first marathon journey, Toastmaster CB. Over to you.
Thank you, Venkat. Do you believe the light at the end of the tunnel? Is it true that we define our own life? Welcome Toastmasters and guests. Today I'm going to share a journey about my first 5K marathon. It all started when my friend Santosh told me that he is going for a marathon competition. I was inspired and I wanted to try. So I registered for the competition before 3 months. The secret to get started is to break the complex, overwhelming task into simple, manageable tasks. So I decided to break this physically tiring marathon into simple milestones called 5K marathon, 10K marathon, 15K marathon, half marathon, and full marathon. I never imagined I could run a long distance. When I was running, taking a few steps, I was like, I was short breath. I had short breath. Then again, I was running few steps. I was like, I was breathing heavily. So I decided to take tips from the virtual trainer in YouTube. In the morning, I heard a voice inside me. Don't go outside. It is cold. Cozy and comfortable indoors. But there is another voice inside me said, you have set a target for yourself. You are going to run for a purpose. So I decided to go and ran my first long run. I felt so happy. Then the second run, then the third run. Next, my speed run. Run after run, I completed 7 runs in 2 weeks. I was doing cross training, swimming and playing badminton. I was doing some strength training exercise also to increase my speed. I was progressing well. Adversity took a toll on myself. I injured my ankle. Back to the same stage, initial stage. Several weeks of rest and no practice. Then slowly I started walking and jogging for a few weeks. Then so I recovered well. I recovered well. Then it was 2 weeks from the race day. Race day is just 2 weeks away. So I decided to take my practice to the next level. I ran every single day long run until my race day. I was so happy, I was excited. On the race day, I woke up early in the morning. I reached the place before 1 hour. Then I went to the registration place. I got my t-shirt and got my participant number. Then I did few warm-ups like toe touch, hip flexor, hamstring stretch, and knee hug. Then I did few upper body exercise also. Then I went to the starting point. I heard a voice like, race is going to begin. Get ready, friends. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! I started running. I just followed the same what I did in my practice. I was running steady, strong, and confident. I was so happy. When I progressed to the next quarter, I increased my pace. Then I progressed to the next quarter. I felt like my leg started to hurt. And I felt like walking instead of running. I said to myself, don't stop, keep running. Otherwise, you have to start everything from the beginning. So I kept inside myself and keep running. Then I progressed to the next quarter, final quarter. I said to myself, just increase the speed and give your best. When I crossed the line, I was like, hey, I completed my first 5K marathon. I was so happy. I completed the race in 32 minutes. That was my fastest speed yet. My dear Toastmaster and guest, in this journey, I saw my life at the end of the tunnel. I saw the endurance conquers. Thank you all. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster CB. Let's have a round of applause for Toastmaster CB again, once again. Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Now, let me introduce the second speaker. That's myself. I am Toastmaster Venkat. Before I speak, I want to introduce my evaluator, Toastmaster Gopinath.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Venkat. So, Speaker Toastmaster Venkat Sai is giving his L3P1 speech. The pathway is presentation mastery. The purpose of his speech is for the member to practice selecting and using a variety of visual aids during a speech. So, wishing Toastmaster Venkat Sai all the very best. The title of his speech is Lies We Tell. Toastmaster Venkat Sai.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gopinath. How many of you will tell the lies in our daily life? Anybody? Nobody tell lies? This is also a lie. I also don't tell a lie, right? If you ask me what is a favorite book, I would tell you One Indian Girl by Chetan Bhagat. Now, when we talk about One Indian Girl by Chetan Bhagat, we all go to that page of the Chetan Bhagat where it's again something which is very A+ grade story. And if you are a high achieving individual, someone extremely successful, I might tell you Atomic Habits by James Clear. I think all of them, they read both these books, right? Anybody have read both of these books? No faces. But yeah, this is also a lie. I also don't like these books. But here is the truth. Both of them are lies. Now that might seem like a pointless lie, but believe, it's something we all tell in our daily life. Let me prove it to you. Imagine me and my friend met in a party. Okay, my friend name is Ram and me. Ask my friend, Ram, what is your favorite trip? He said, most people would tell their experience of visiting to Australia or perhaps Spain or perhaps Goa, who are staying in India. But see the truth. The trips that most we enjoy are the enjoying trips. And Ram said, Venkat, I enjoy going to Sri Sailam temple. Is this true? Somebody who is very enthusiastic, somebody who likes adventure, somebody who likes playing games on a laptop, I have enjoyed in a Sri Sailam temple. Do you believe that? How many of you believe that? If you believe that, raise your hands. If you say no, shake your head. No. Okay, Toastmaster Uma ma'am feels that it's a truth. But I don't feel that. Knowing him personally for 10 years of life, starting from his 5th class, I don't know. I don't believe it. Because he's someone who is sitting at last bench and playing games in front of a teacher. And especially when it's a maths class. Right? Because maths is one of the biggest it sees like a ghost in front of us. Saying so, imagine that Ram has said about the exciting places we have visited. We tell some lies to save our image when we blunder, or others just to save the image we project, right? Here is another lie I tell you. When people ask me if I still feel nervous on the stage after 2 years of joining Toastmasters, the lie I don't is that the fact that I still fear stage when I'm on stage in front of the people in the Toastmaster meet. I still have bubbles in my stomach building. Right now also, I still feel bubbles. What would my evaluator say? Toastmaster Venkat, you're good in there, you're not good in this. You should improve the vocal variety. You should improve that hand gestures. You should improve how you set your camera. This all we tell. But are we really fear of standing in front of people? Yes, we all. But in front of 100 people, when we stand and say, if somebody asks in the audience, Venkat sir, do you really fear having a stage in a public speaking? That's a good question. I don't hear that. Actually speaking, I don't have a lie. I don't have a fear of speaking. But inside our mind, subconscious mind, we say, I have to tell a lie to these people because I have to protect my image, right? I have to protect my that stage, high stage, right? Apart from projecting at different images, there is another instance when we tell small lies. Let's have illustration with a small example now. Imagine you stayed at a hotel room where the bathroom had 3 big cockroaches. Okay, how many of you fear of cockroaches here? Cockroaches? Anybody? This is all a lie, I feel. Obviously, you were very much disguised with the experience. However, when you retell this story to your parents or the friends, now this is how you tell. When your mom comes and asks you, Venkat, how was your hotel experience? Now, I'll answer my mom with a very good story that, see that. Mom, but the bathroom has big bathtub with 5 liters of water. When I sit in that in a hot water, I felt so happy, so enjoying. I was in another dream of the world. And the bathroom has specially lit tap with automatic system, where if I press a switch, the water will fall. And the tiles were so beautiful, so softy. But the real thing is, it's such a small bathroom, only one person can fit in, just a bucket and just a mug. This is how you retell your story to your friends or parents, right? How many of you do that? Anybody? No? This was a lie which you tell. We all fear of lie because to protect our image. Now, why do we tell lies? Does anybody know why do we tell lies? Anybody in this meeting? Toastmaster Gopinath, do you know why do we tell lies?
Lies, yeah.
But let me tell you, there is a reason for me. The reason why we tell lies is that because it comes automatically from our body. It comes from the subconscious mind. That these people are asking a set of questions and I should tell something which is very positive answer. Remember, in every stage of your life, you tell some positive answer to a people, not a negative answer. Now, if your parents ask you when you're a small friend, how much marks do you get in a maths subject? We say, Mom, I'll get 100 out of 99 out of 100. But the reality you get is, Ma'am, when Mom sees a paper, what did you say? You got 99 out of 100, but you got only just 25 out of 100. And you're failed. This is the reality, right? We see in details, we say the details in a magnified way. So Toastmasters, my dear guest, I have my lies we tell in the daily life. Are you all ready to tell your lies in this Toastmaster meeting? Over to you. Okay, so we are done with the 2 speakers. It's a very, what do you say? It's very awkward to introduce myself, and clap myself and all that, right? But yeah, sometimes it happens. Now we are done with the first session of the Toastmaster meeting, that is prepared speeches. Now just let's jump into the second session of the speaking. That is, we have table topic session, and for that we have the table topic master with us, Toastmaster Gopinath. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Venkat. So table topics is an interesting session in Toastmasters, where we think, listen, organize, and structure our speech and deliver on the spot. So table topics is a very exciting session, and even a seasoned Toastmaster is really scared when a topic is posed to him. So let us start our table topic session today. All the very best to everyone. I will just start with a seasoned Toastmaster and then give it to the guests so that everybody gets an opportunity. So today's table topic is based on the theme name, place, emotion, action. You all must have heard about name, place, animal thing, whereas here it is name, place, emotion, and action. 4 words will be given to the speaker. They have to use these 4 words and speak for 2.5 minutes. You can create a story or any incident or just narrate any experience. So you have to use all these 4 words in your speech. Okay. Can I give it to Toastmaster Alok Kumar first? Are you ready, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Your 4 words are maid, M-A-I-D, maid, airport, annoyed, relaxing. Maid, airport, annoyed, relaxing. So using these 4 words, you have to narrate any incident or story or anecdote, whatever you wish. Over to you.
I remember my bachelor days when I had to travel to Nagpur for official trip. I had that time we were living in a bachelor, 4 friends together. Maid used to come prepare the food for us, and I was having flight around 8 p.m. from Mumbai, and I had to go to Nagpur. And that very day, when I came from the office, I found that the maid has not come. I was really very upset that without food, I have to rush to airport. I was a bit annoyed. And in hurry, somehow I managed to pack up my cell bag, went rush to airport. Again, the luck was not in favor. Even traffic conditions was there on the way. And somehow I managed to reach the airport on the time. Got my ticket. And when I moved toward the boarding, I was there. I was having some time, half an hour time. There was I went, had some dinner because I was having some half an hour time. I purchased some food, had some dinner, and then waiting for my aeroplane. And that way, when I had food, I felt pretty relaxed over there. So sometimes in life, the things doesn't happen the way you expect, way you plan. The things changes. It is up to you how do you take the things. So this is my take on this today's impromptu challenge using the maid, airport, annoyed, and relaxing. Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful anecdote, Toastmaster Alok. That was wonderfully spoken. That our attitude counts, whatever the situation may be, how we take it, how we look at it always counts. Thank you for that. So can I give the next set of words to guest Vijay Kumar, sir? Are you ready, Vijay Kumar, sir? Are you there, Vijay Kumar, sir? Can I give you the next set of words? Okay. Guest Jafar Ali, are you ready to take up the next set of words? Jafar Ali.
Maybe I will take in the last. So I'm just trying to understand the things that happening here. So I'm totally new to this. So Let's see.
Okay, okay.
Let's hear from others. Yeah.
Ma'am, today we are having Toastmaster Karthik, who's first meeting as a Toastmaster.
Okay,
So
okay. I will give it to him.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Karthik, your 4 words are, you have to listen to these 4 words. You can just note it down and then just narrate any incident, or you can just speak on those 4 words. You should use those 4 words in your speech. That's all. So your 4 words are teacher, hotel, proud, playing. Teacher, hotel, proud, playing. Did you get the words?
4th word,
Playing. Playing. Playing.
playing. Okay.
Yeah. Teacher, hotel, proud, playing.
Okay. Madam. I'll start. So I could remember that in my school days, we went for an excursion to the nearby mall with our teacher, who guided us through all the way. And it was at that time my teacher remembered that the students, like some of the students, didn't have their lunch, so she took that small like number of students to the nearby hotel, which was a little bit crowdy. Like it was not free. The hotel was crowdy, so we were waiting outside. With our teacher, we were waiting outside, and at that time, like the like 2 of the students thought to play at that time, and they went away without informing the teacher to nearby some place. They went uninformed. So like the teacher was so frightened, and she went and to search them all, and so it was like a big incident. And then she explained everything that about their safety and the mistake which they have done. So, like, yeah, it is a real incident which happened many years back. So thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Karthik. That was a wonderful attempt. As a first timer, you have spoken very well, narrating an incident using all these 4 words, where your teacher took you all to a hotel when you were hungry.
Actually, that was partially true, partially like I mixed few of my imagination, like things. So.
Okay. Thank you for that, narrating that incident. Okay. Over to the next speaker. Any volunteers? Toastmaster CB, can I give it to you?
I'll take it. Oh, somebody's taking them. Otherwise,
okay. Okay. Who is that? Jafar, sir?
Jafar is coming. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, Ismail is coming. Yeah, Ismail.
Ismail, sir, are you ready? Can I give you the 4 words?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just switch on your video if possible? Is it possible?
Can I do it without the video?
Okay. It would be nice if we could see you. Otherwise, if it is a problem, it's okay. So your 4 words are friend, house, happy, enjoying. Friend, house, happy, enjoying.
Okay, so I'll start. So about 1 month ago, it was my vacations started, and me and my friends, we planned to go out to have fun. So we decided that we would go to one of our friends' house. So we went there, we went to his house early morning, and we had a nice time over there. We played many games like chess and carom, and we enjoyed a lot. We were in his home till the afternoon, and then we had our lunch over there, and then we were extremely happy on that visit to my friend's home, and around evening, we left his house, and we were extremely happy about our journey. And yeah, that's it. I want to say thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, guest Ismail, for that impromptu speech. Next speaker, can I give it to Jafar sir? Are you there? Jafar Ali Mansoor Ahmad. Can I give it to you?
Yeah, go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah. Your 4 words are boss, office, angry, scolding. Boss, office, angry, scolding.
Yep. So this is so one fine day, like while I'm going to my office. So while I'm entering into the office, I see like people are working, and their daily routine, they have started a day in the morning. So they are checking the mails, they are connected with the managers to get their work. And I'm just seeing that few people are unable to complete the stuff that has given us a task. So manager is explaining them, like, because of this kind of undeliverable things, there will be causing the issues. So they will be like explaining them, and the things are running here and there, and yeah. So that is the thing like I have right now. Okay. Yeah, I suddenly couldn't able to come up cope up the story, but yeah, this is what I have. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, that was a good attempt. Hope you used all the 4 words. Boss, office, angry, scolding.
Yeah, angry, but not the scolding thing right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is what table topics is about, where you have to be alert,
Yeah.
and you have to be proactive and try to use it in the spur of the moment. It was a great attempt. Thank you for that. Next speaker, can I give it to Toastmaster Vijay Kumar? Are you there, sir? Vijay Kumar, sir? Guest Vijay Kumar. Okay, Toastmaster Sibi, are you ready? Can I give you the next set of words?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Yeah, your words are mother, school, proud, praising. Mother, school, proud, praising.
Day, my mother visited my school to see my teachers, to get the feedback from them, like whether how is Sibi in the class. So all the teachers told Sibi is so quiet and he's like he's studying well, but he has to improve his marks, but he's studying well like that. But everybody said positive about my he's so disciplined and he's timingly finish all his homework. So my mother is so proud of this, and she told me like discipline comes first in front of your studies. So she was praising me like that, and I felt very confident about that incident. To think about that incident now, it feels like I feel very vivid in my memories. And also I could be able to recollect my school and everything, my friends, in this moment. And thank you for this. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sibi, for recalling your childhood experience about your school experience with where your mother came to your school and got the feedback. Thank you for that. So do we have some more time for some more speakers? Toastmaster Venkat?
General Evaluator, he want to attempt, I think.
Okay.
Toastmaster Gopinath.
Okay.
I just thought like let's give opportunities for all others.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
she was asking for a volunteer, I will just say.
Sure, sure. So
All the-
your
No, I think
Go ahead, go ahead.
Hello, excuse me. Are you all doing the topics?
Mr. Vijay Kumar is ready. Yeah, go ahead.
okay. So after Toastmaster Vijay Kumar, I will give it to General Evaluator. So
Thank you
Toastmaster
so
Vijay,
much.
yeah, Vijay Kumar sir, your words are father, beach, sad, sleeping. Father, beach, sad, sleeping.
Father, beach, teach,
Ah.
you mean teach.
Beach, B-E-A-C-H. Beach, sad, sleeping.
Thank you. Once upon a time, a certain father took his son to the beach. He wanted to teach his son about how time and tide waits for no man. You see? So he showed his son, you see the waves coming? You see the time? Can we change the time? Can I tell the waves, hey, stop, don't come here? No, it cannot. But the son was a person, was a lazy fellow who was disinterested in what his father had to teach him. Because you can't stop things. If time is going to flow, it's going to flow. If the tide is going to come or go, it will come or go. That's what I always say about public transport. The weather, time, tide, and public transport waits for no man, no woman, no one. But the son was disinterested. So the father was very tired. So the father laid down to rest and he went off to sleep. The son decided, I'll go for a swim. And he was swam. While he was swimming, he saw something very frightening. A big fin was coming towards him. And he said, oh my God. So he swam back to the beach. And he wished he never went there, went into the water. And he said, if only I had thought about it earlier, I would not have gone. But then time flows in a linear fashion. It just flows. It won't wait for you. So he learned, no matter what I do, time will not wait for me. I must choose time well to do whatever I want. And so he learned his lesson. And he sat down until his father awoke and told his father what happened. And the father said, now, my son, you've learned some wisdom. And happily, they both went back home. Thank you.
Wow, that was a wonderful incident narrated with a message that you said that time and tide wait for none. And in a very short span of time, you could connect with a story with these 4 words. Kudos to you for that. Thank you, Vijay Kumar sir. Our next speaker is General Evaluator. Over to you, sir. Your words are sister, restaurant, tired, watching. Sister, restaurant, tired, watching.
I have 2 sisters, younger to me. Both of them are fond of cooking, and whenever I visit them, they plan in advance and they know what I like. So they cook whatever I like. So there was never need of, there was no need. Whenever I visit them, whatever I like is cooked, purchased, cooked, and served in a wonderful way. If I stay there for 2 days or 3 days, every day it's different. So there is no question of going to a restaurant at all. Any number of times, they take that pain and ensure that there's no question of going to the at all. And I have enjoyed, whenever I visit them, I have enjoyed my stay there. And particularly my elder sister, she stays in Tanjavur, a small village. But however, it's a beautiful place. And I spend my time into the garden, go there. There is no question of one moment where I felt tired at all. I just roam around the entire garden. I just roam around the entire village. there was not one single moment I was tired. And my sister used to keep a keen watch on whatever I do. She's along with her husband. They used to watch me very keenly. And in fact, my brother-in-law always used to he used to come along with me, take part in whatever activities, simple activities I do, and ensure that my stay there for that 2 days or 3 days is absolutely a really worthwhile time spent along with them. And they ensure that I'm taken care of to the fullest extent. There's no question of going to the restaurant at all. Absolutely no chance. In fact, so many years, it's around 20, 30 years since she has got married. And there have been lots and lots of instances where I have gone to the house. There was not one single occasion where I have gone to the restaurant. Neither I had the chance of taking them to the restaurant, nor they have offered me to take them to the restaurant. That's how it is. Thank you very much for the opportunity provided. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gopinath, for that wonderful narration of your sisters' cooking and how they kept watch over you with your activities. Thank you for that. Any more takers, or can I hand it over to Toastmaster Venkat? Do we have one more speaker? Do we have time for?
Yeah, somebody can keep the time. I can just give an interview.
Okay. Anybody can keep time for Sijo Joy, sir? Toastmaster Sibi, can you just time him?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. So, Sijo, sir, your words are, you will be the last speaker. Your words are teacher, office, anxious, reading. Teacher, office, anxious, reading.
This is an incident that happened last week in my office. There was a load of work, as always, every day in our work. And I very much anxious that day and was not able to find out how to solve the problem that was in our hand. And the team members were looking up to me as their leader to find a resolution. All of a sudden, I remember my English teacher who used to always say, whenever you are in a difficult situation, a book would be a nice solution or an answer for any problem that you're looking forward for. This flashed in my mind all of a sudden, and I decided to go to the nearby library of our office and try to pick up a book related to that subject. I glanced through those books, and that all of a sudden, while going through, I could see one of the scenario that we were actually looking forward for, and that author had provided a solution solving that case of algorithm that our team was looking forward for. That suddenly helped me and brought me back joy to my face, and I brought the solution to the team. And the team was very happy with me providing the solution that I have come up. But behind the mind, I knew that the teacher in my school, the advice that she has given long back is the real helper that reminded me and gave me solution. So friends, I want to bring this point to you. The teachers, the mentors who have always helped me, the solutions that they have provided us will one day or the other help us to give the solutions or the problems that you are trying to solve for. So look forward to your teachers and mentors for resolving your problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Sijo sir, for that wonderful take on those 4 words. So with that we come to the end of the table topic session, and all of you spoke wonderfully, narrating different incidents. So we had a lot of takeaways and messages. Thank you for that. And now I hand it over to Toastmaster Venkat.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. It was a very wonderful session, and I think everybody got a chance to participate. Yes, thank you so much. It was something different, and yes, thank you so much, ma'am, once again. Now, let's jump into the third session and the final session of the Toastmasters meeting. That is a general evaluation session, which is very important for all of us. So let me invite once again our general evaluator, Toastmaster Gopinath. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, T.M. And this is the real learning point of Toastmasters, which we call as the evaluation. And our speeches, whatever actions we do, we come here to learn communication, and we come here to learn leadership abilities. Whatever we do in communication and whatever we do in leadership activities, we learn. That is the purpose of joining Toastmasters at all. And this is one particular segment wherein we take lessons for the actions which we have done. So the fruits are real. Now we are going to reap the fruits. So let's learn from our evaluators. For the first speaker, Toastmasters Toastmaster CB speech. To evaluate Toastmaster CB speech, can I call evaluator Toastmaster Vikas Gupta? Guleria, sorry, Vikas Guleria, I'm sorry. Vikas, stage is yours.
Toastmaster CB, title of your speech was My First 5,000 Marathon Journey. And truly, I felt that journey today during your speech. You have an excellent way of storytelling. You started with the question, do you believe light at the end of the tunnel? Then you have woven your story around this question, how you got motivated for running marathon, your preparation, your struggle, and how you overcame that struggle and came out with the flying colors. Excellent way of storytelling. 3 containers very well used. Excellent start, then a good story which revolves around your struggle and how you become successful out of that struggle. And then in the end, you again ask the question that at the end of tunnel, I saw endurance and consequences. That is learning for me also. Then you have supplemented your storytelling with excellent gestures, body language. 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000. Then running few steps. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Excellent gestures. And that was supplemented with the voice modulation also. When you produce the sound, I was running. Ooh, 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 ooh. Excellent way. So you have well justified with your objectives of the speech. To make it icing on the cake, you just need to add more of the vocal variety. I found 2 or 3 steps where you could have done better than that. Like injured my ankles. You have to get somewhat slow at that point to bring out the misery, bring out the struggle like that. I injured my ankle. That disappointment was not showing on your face or in your voice. But overall, I found you improved a lot from your first speech to your third speech of today. You incorporated a lot of vocal variety, body gestures, excellent way of weaving your story around the real happenings of your life. Just add some of the more emotions into your storytelling and bit of humor in that, and you would be at a different level. Thank you very much. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Now the second feedback. For the second speaker, Toastmaster Venkat Sai, I requested Toastmaster Gopinath, the evaluator for method size speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Gopinath.
A picture speaks more than 1,000 words. That is what they say. What a bang, the way he started, asking how many of you tell lies in your daily life? So they always say that you should start with a bang and end with a bang. This question hooked the audience, and many of us were perplexed whether to say yes or no to that question. So that caught my attention, which was the cherry on the cake. Every speech has some layers, just like a cake. So here, this was the cherry on the cake, which hooked the audience immediately. The second one, which attracted me, was the humor, the tinge of humor, which was there throughout the speech. Wherever the incidents were quoted regarding Chetan Bhagat and Atomic Habits. Those were the two books which caught my attention. And throughout, there were some incidents which were quoted to find out from where we had to had incidents of telling lies. For example, what is your favorite trip? A friend asked, and the reply was going to Sri Shailam. And then again, in the maths class, when the teacher asked, do you enjoy maths? And again, fear of public speaking. So all these incidents brought a visual treat to our eyes and brought some incidents in front of our eyes. And being nervous in a Toastmaster speech. So there were various examples. And finally, the fear of cockroaches. How many of you fear cockroaches? And the way he explained about his narrating the experience about a hotel to his mother. And the message also was there, asking, why do we tell lies? So that also made us think about it. Now coming to the recommendations. I thought that this presentation pathway is going to be about some visual aids, that he's going to use some visual aids. And I was just wondering, where are the visual aids? And then I realized it is going to be a visual imaginary presentation that he has presented. I wish he had used some aids to demonstrate whatever he was doing. For example, he could have used Chetan Bhagat and Atomic Habits books. He could have shown us those, and maybe a cockroach that would have added some more humor, and a little more voice modulation. When his mother asked, he could have added like a lady speech, how was your hotel experience? And then changing it to a gruff voice with Sai answering it. And then finally, I would like to just say that the lighting could have been better for the camera. We could not see his face properly, and also the entire action and gestures. So these are my points. Overall, the speech was wonderful. If you could just add some more care for your visual aids, if you had used some more visual aids, it would have definitely been apt to the purpose of your speech. Otherwise, it was wonderful. It was thought-provoking, and the message was there. Wishing you most and more. Just keep in mind to add more visual aids for this particular speech and a little voice modulation. Otherwise, it was an excellent speech. Thank you.
First class evaluation and a cake with a cherry on it. Wonderful evaluation. Thank you very much, ma'am. Now going on to the quantitative aspects of general evaluation. I have the tag team, what is called a timer, art counter, and the grammarian. To read out what is the time taken by all of you to measure out how our progress is on a regular basis in every meeting. I call upon the timer of today's program, Toastmaster Joy. Toastmaster Joy, can you read the timer's report?
Sure. Thank you, General Evaluator. Hope my screen is visible for all. Yeah, for the 196th meeting, this is the timer report that I've noted up. These were the timings that we had for the prepared speech, the speech evaluation and the table topic. Let me first jump on the prepared speech. We had two speakers, Toastmaster Sibi and Toastmaster Venkat Sai. The timings were between 5 and 7 minutes. They did full justice to the time, with Sibi 6 minutes 30 seconds, and Venkat Sai with 7 minutes 15 seconds. On the speech evaluation, we saw our evaluators making the maximum use of the allocated time. Toastmaster Vilas with 3 minutes and Toastmaster Uma ma'am with 3 minutes 30 seconds. On the table topic, I could see there was a variation and a spike that we could see. Toastmaster Alok making maximum use of the time, 2 minutes 3 seconds. Toastmaster Karthik 1 minute 32 seconds. Guest Ismail 1 minute 18. Guest Jafar Ali 1 minute 8 seconds. Toastmaster Sibi 1 minute 13 seconds. Guest Vijay Kumar sir 1 minute 59 seconds. Toastmaster Gopinath 2 minutes 33, just a bit, but within the time, not too much of exceeding, but and myself with 2 minutes to 23 seconds. Yeah. So this is the timing for today. Thank you everyone for keeping up the time and respecting each other's time. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Timer, for that colorful timing for the class. Now we have the report from the R counter.
Thank you, General Evaluator. I will just share the screen. So this is my AHA counter report about different role players as well as the speakers, evaluators, table topic speakers. TM Gopinath, as a general evaluator, was flawless as far as filler sounds are concerned, but he has used and 3 times. Then come the Toastmaster Sibi as a speaker 1. He has produced 5 AHA sounds, used so twice, but twice. Then myself as an evaluator 1 used, produced 6 AHA sounds, and I have used and twice. Then Venkat Sai speaker number 2, although he was hasn't used much of the sound, but once I noticed and the word and twice. TM Uma ma'am as a evaluator 2 produced 3 AHA sounds and no filler words I could observe. Then comes the different table topic speakers. TM Karthik 4 times he produced and 3 times the word and. Guest Jafar used 8 times. Toastmaster Sibi produced 5 R's. 4 times he used so. 3 times he has filler word. He has used the filler word and he has also used word like 3 times. Then the guest Jafar sound was produced twice. TM Alok, though he was flawless, only once he used TM Vijay, he hasn't used any filler sound, but so was used twice. And then come the TM Gopinath as a table topic again and was used 3 times. TM Sijo as a timer used 4 times, so was used twice and like was also used twice. So friends, this is my AHA counter report. In future, whenever we speak, to avoid these words, these sounds, as I told you earlier also, just take pause. Over to you, General Evaluator.
That was really a wonderful chart with so much of keen observations. Excellent. My dear friends, who is the first person who is really benefited out of this R counter? Any guesses?
Myself.
R counter is the first person who is really benefited out of it. So next time, because why I'm telling this every time R counter means I'm really scared of this, taking this R counter, but it is a very useful exercise. Next time when there is an opportunity for beginners who are in the beginning stage, don't hesitate. Go there and take that R counter. It's really useful. I've just made it as a fun point. I used to take so much of opportunities in my early days. That's the reason why I unnecessarily don't use R's and ums. Next time when there is an opportunity, if I join your club, I will promise you, I will take this R counter and I'll tell you how to use this, how to prepare a different R counter report. Not this kind of numbers. Numbers always don't speak the real context of it. I'll tell you how to use a different R counter, much more effective. Thank you very much. And now to proceed, go ahead with the Ren and Martin of the day. Today's Ren and Martin of the day, Toastmaster Venkat. Your grammarian report, please.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gopinath. So today's grammarian report, we don't have very much good usages of words, and only Toastmaster Vikas Guleria has used the word of the day. Congratulations, sir. And I didn't see anybody else has used the word of the day. I would like to encourage everybody to use the word of the day, whichever is given, not only in this meet, every meeting which you attend. Now, but there were few bad usages of words which can be improved. The first one, I ran every single day. I used to run every single day. That makes, because it's a future, it's a past tense. You used to run, you are not running right now. Second one, registration place. In the word place can be said as registration desk. So that would be something very much good other than registration place, because it's a table where people are sitting and doing a research. It's not a different place. Third one, legs started to hurt. My leg started to hurt, or my leg started to pain while I was running. So that would be better usage of words. I won't say good usage. That's a better way of telling. Fourth one, extremely with journey. Extremely happy with my journey. And fifth one, couldn't do it. Sixth one, everybody said positive. Everybody has given a positive feedback or positive report to my parents. Seventh one, I want to. It can be used as I would like to. So this is some of the places which I felt it will be used very much good and it can improve. Okay, as a grammarian, I want to give you some silent tip, which is very silent. We all know that, but we don't recognize that silent tip. That is, any guesses? Any guesses from anybody? No ideas? Okay. So this used to tell my father also when he was there. My father used to say, read a book, but I used to take it very lightly. Right? Because reading a book not only improves your reading skills, but also grammarian skills. How? Now you will find very different words. You have a dictionary of words, right? You have Oxford Dictionary, you have Merriam-Webster. But how are these words are formed? How are these words are used? It will be told by a book where you read. Now I have used Chetan Bhagat book. If you read that book, you will find different words which you don't know also. You will know only few part of words, few words which you use daily life, and we use that only. But we don't know many books. So the silent tip which I want to give, this may be very old for you, but it's very useful for me because it's a useful word for me because I have started doing that from past 2 months. So I would like to recommend that to you all. Reading a book and keeping the dictionary beside you. Because whenever we read a book, we just underline the good usages of words, good words, but we don't see the meaning of the word. If we don't read the meaning of the word, we don't know what a story is that. If a article is there is a word which is very hard and we don't know the meaning, but we just continue reading, right? We don't see the correct meaning of the word. So I would like to recommend that whenever you read a book, article, a story book, or your personal books or your company books, keep a dictionary with you. Every word has a meaning. It may be simple, it may be complex, but every word has meaning. That's only the silent tip which we all know that, but we don't know that's a tip. Over to you, Toastmaster Gopinath.
A tip means it's a very short tip. A tip means it's a very short, small area. You are given a big tip. It's not a tip, it's a big, huge vast. Thank you very much, grammarian. And now coming to the general evaluators report. Remember, I was talking about segregating half of you. Some of you asking you to note the highs, and some of you to make the note of the lows. So, what do you think about the highs of this meeting? Highs. What do you think about the highs of it? 1 point. Yeah. Highs.
The way our presenting officer, he started his speech with lots of energy. And it was the high of the meeting. That set the tempo of the meeting.
Lots of energy. Okay, good. Then the next high.
The active participation in the table topic by all the members and including all the guests. So normally we have to poke all the guests to come up, but I think all of them spoke without hesitation. So that I feel as a high for today's meeting. Thank you.
Active participation for NTT. The next high. Who's going to talk about the next high?
We have TM Karthik in our team.
Yeah, TM Karthik, what is the high you feel about this meeting?
Being fearless, like there are lots of high, but that is what I noticed.
One thing
all are being fearless. All
fearless.
Are yeah.
People who are fearless.
Like they were easy to like very approachable like that. Yeah.
Easily approachable. Okay, good. Thank you. Then coming to the lows.
Wish there were more members participating, more guests, members, and participation of guests. Wish there were more members.
You wish there are more members. Okay.
Yeah.
You wish there are more members. Okay.
Continuous of keeping the cameras on so that people who are speaking, they get encouraged. Yes, there are people listening to me, and they can add more energy to their speech or their role.
So you want all the cameras to be on. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. That's you. That is the one we feel low. Okay. Then.
One thing I felt that people, they didn't use the word of the day. That was the low of the meeting.
Use the word of the day. Good. Thank you. Now, one more. Anything else, sir? Alok Kumar wanted to say. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Actually, I was really finding hard to find low. But the one thing just I would like to add here is I found that there was a quick transition from one part to the another part of the meeting. Really, as a TMOD of the day, we need to talk about that, correct about that, because the TMOD, the face of the meeting, and he has to navigate discussing the theme of the meeting. Also, he has to talk. But I find that there is a smooth, quick transition between one part to the another part. That was my observation.
Super. Thank you. Any other lows? Karthik, you would like to take something? High and low?
Like
not so clear, Karthik. Okay, I'm not so clear. Doesn't matter, it's okay. Now, I don't have to summarize the report. You have given me the reports. It's slightly. In fact, I have noted down so many things. I wanted to share something else also. But why I wanted you to do this is, you now feel what are all the things to be done during the next meeting. Instead of me telling, an outsider coming and telling, what is that to be done? You yourself know what are to be done during the next meeting. The first point is, okay, I found a lot of energy, no doubt about it. Everybody is energetic, everybody is keen to participate. Absolutely fine, fantastic, fabulous. But the areas where we want to improve is, that's what I know. If people could keep their camera on, this is there in all. This is the minus point in most of the online meetings. It is always there, but still we keep going. We request them to keep their cameras on, but still we keep going. But the main points are, which I would like to summarize. Okay, the starting of 1 minute delay, I'm not a person who will take it to very seriously. Let's not take it. However, if possible, stick on to the time. But the main things which I want all of you to keep a notice, I was invited for the meeting and I was very keen, but I was not given the agenda. I don't know whether all of you were circulated with the agenda. If all of you are circulated with the agenda, super. But ensure that even the guest whom you are inviting, person like me who was volunteer to come, ensure the agenda is circulated very sincerely. Okay, point number one. And as far as the timer is concerned, of course, I know that you have noted down, you have taken only 2.3 seconds extra. But when you are reading the report, first timer, when you are reading the report, you are mentioning that 2 minutes, 7 minutes, 30, 7.5 minutes. Like, we give only 30 seconds extra. Toastmasters provides only 30 seconds extra. So also, anybody who is speaking lesser than 4 minutes 30 seconds in prepared speeches, and anybody who is speaking less than 1 minute 30 seconds in TT speeches, and anybody who is giving a report in evaluation less than 1 minute 30 seconds will be disqualified. So those things have to be mentioned actually. We don't have to keep on talking this and that. It is enough if we talk about this particular matter in a concise manner. But the message is, the matter has to be conveyed. So please ensure that the work you have done practically, you have given only 30 seconds. But however, when you are reading the report in the initial stages, you are telling half a minute extra. That's not permitted in Toastmasters. Please keep an eye. Okay. Now coming to the word of the day. Usually we say we talk about everything other than sex, religion, and politics. And my dear friend, the reason why many of us didn't use, almost any of us didn't use the word of the day, fascism, is the moment you say the fascism, what goes into the mind, everybody's mind, is politics. Whether to talk about old politics or whether to talk about today's politics, that's not permitted in Toastmasters. No, that's the reason why, probably, that's my humble feeling. Think about it. Think about it, because when you choose a word, let it be aligned to the theme of the day. I also don't know what is the theme of the day. There should be a theme of the day. Let it be aligned to the theme of the day. And if the entire meeting is revolving around the theme of the day, it will be well and good. And nicely pointed out by a gentleman, I don't forgot his name, Alok sir. Yeah, Alok sir, you nicely pointed out by Alok. The TMOD has to exactly talk about what is the phase of the meeting. The first session is prepared speeches, where we'll have to talk a few words about prepared speeches. Then talk about then the second session will be TT, and third session will be evaluation. So that anybody who is walking as a new person, who is coming for the first time to know what is Toastmaster, he will know this is the structure of Toastmasters meeting. So let them know the structure of the Toastmasters meeting. So that has to be very clearly spelled out by the TMOD. Am I right, my dear friends? And now I have a little more suggestions. Like one suggestion which I would like to give is, nowadays, if you probably your president or the VPE, if you have filled up that, submitted that form for the Golden Gavel Award, whether we are going to get the Golden Gavel Award or not, that's a different story. But there is a point there where you have to display the medals or whatever ribbons which your club has got. You will be asking me how in a Toastmaster, in an online meeting, how to display that. The best way is, the suggestion is, keep all the medals in a row in your, whoever is having that medals or ribbons in your house, keep it, take a photo shoot of it, and keep it as a slide. If the meeting is going to be an online meeting, keep it as one particular slide. A 0.5% mark is given in that Golden Gavel Award. And it's a very simple thing. Next time onwards, take a photograph and let it be a permanent slide. If the meeting is going to be online, let it keep a permanent slide. Okay, during the entire proceedings of the meeting. So this is what is my general evaluator's report, and I feel that it would have been slightly a different kind of report, general evaluator's report today. Thank you very much for the opportunity provided. And as I told you, probably next time, if there is an opportunity, if you call me, of course, well in advance with the agenda, I will take the role of an art counter. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gopinath. So today we haven't got the roles filled till Saturday morning also. So there's a little confusion with the agenda and the invite. So and the TMOD which Toastmaster Alok pointed out, yes, we didn't have the Toastmaster of the day till the last minute of the start of the meeting. So many members haven't been come to the meeting. So there's a little confusion. Yes, we'll be working upon that, and next time we'll be showing our best as we show every time. Thank you so much for that. Now I would be releasing a polls for the best speaker and best evaluator and best table topic speaker. First, I will be releasing this poll for best speaker. So I would like everyone, best speaker and best evaluator, I'll be releasing a poll now. Okay, I think the polls are in front of your screen. Please vote. Okay. I need, okay. I think all of them voted. Yes, did everybody vote? Okay. Okay, now I am ending the poll. I hope everybody has voted. Okay. Now I'll be releasing poll for the best role player and best primary role, auxiliary role player, best primary role player. Please vote for that too. The polls are in front of your screen. Needed one more vote to go. Yes, there is 100% participation. Okay. Now I'll be releasing the last poll of the day. Best table topic speakers, right? Yes. The polls are in fact. Need 2 more votes to go. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting only 8 votes. I need 2 more votes. Persons who have not voted, please vote for the best table topic speaker also. Okay, got it. So let me share the results and we'll be sharing the certificates as soon as the meeting gets over. The best speaker of the day, the best evaluator of the day goes to Toastmaster Uman Natarajan ma'am. Congratulations, ma'am. The best speaker of the day goes to myself. Let me congratulate myself also. The best auxiliary role player goes to our accountant of the day, Toastmaster Vikas Guleria. Congratulations, sir. And the best primary role player, it's the general evaluator of the day, Toastmaster Gopinath. Congratulations, sir, and thank you for that suggestions. Okay, the best table topic speaker. Any guesses? Because there are list of speakers which we have, but yeah, any guess?
Toastmaster Vijay Kumar.
Vijay Kumar, sir.
Okay. Anybody else? No. Yes, you both are right. It's Toastmaster Vijay Kumar, sir, who is the best table topic speaker. Let's congratulate. Congratulations, sir. And congratulations to all the winners. We'll be sharing the certificates as soon as possible. Now, I would like to take the feedback from Toastmaster Karthik, who is the first time for the meeting. Karthik, how did you feel about the meeting for the first time? Please unmute yourself.
as usual, sir, like I have been a guest like many times, so it is all the same. So we'll be doing much more interactions in my forthcoming meetings. So it is a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karthik. Can I ask guest Jafar Ali? Guest Jafar Ali, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you please tell how did you feel about the meeting? Any feedback from your side? Any suggestions?
No, this is wonderful actually. This I'm just looking to kind of connect some kind of a platform where I can speak or I can learn. So here there are lots of directions like evaluation, grammar, and the issues that we are facing while we talk, or the fear as typically everyone face. Since why we are even the few joiners not enabling the video, I feel like while we are joining, right, like we have some kind of hesitance to speak and few things. So to avoid that, actually to come up the things out. So we're just blocking the video for now, but definitely while it's started going, definitely the things will be in the good direction, then things can be on. Yeah, that is the one thing.
Thank you so much, guest Jafar Ali. I hope you could see in coming meetings also, so you can learn more and more things. This is just a meeting which you saw. We can have more of you in our coming meetings, and also then you can also become a member to get more benefits from the Toastmasters, right? Thank you so much for joining today. Can I ask guest Toastmaster Alok Kumar sir to give his feedback sessions apart from the session which he has given before?
Nothing as such, but it was lots of learning for me rather attending this meeting. Like a very innovative table topic by Uma ma'am, and maybe whenever I will get a chance for the table topic, I will try such type of work. So that's the real innovative idea I have got here. Another good learning I got from like our general evaluator, Sir Gopinath, like the way he has segregated into the two teams and high and lows collected from as an audience or as a participants. That was really another innovative way of getting the insights. So I really love that. These are the couple of insights I just I got, and not only that from the speakers, evaluators, how to evaluate, some good learning experience I am getting here as well. So it was really, this is what I was looking for, and this is what I'm learning, I'm taking away here. Very excited, very insightful session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And it's great to know that you have learned very much from our session. And yes, we all learn something or other every day. And I feel every day is a learning. Learning doesn't stop. Yes. So with that, I would like to hand over the stage to our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Joy sir, to close the meeting.
Thank you, Venkat sir. We already had a good meeting and we already heard the suggestions of how we can improve in the next meeting. So I officially call this meeting